Episode 4, The Women's Fate. And then Mina realized that someone was missing. A chill ran through her body. Where are the other girls? What do you mean? You called them to help you just a minute ago. Damn it. Meanwhile, Sue and Courtney wandered through the hallways in search of their colleague. Their eyes had grown accustomed to the pitch darkness, and they were starting to navigate quite easily in the gloom. The only complication was as soon as they responded to her call, Mina seemed to vanish. Mina, can you hear us? Hey. Sue was once again answered only by an echo and the squeak of a nearby rat. This is getting on my nerves. Why call for us and then play hide and seek? They looked around puzzled, not knowing where to go next or where Mina might be now. They were completely bewildered. In any case, she's not here, and there's no point in wandering around aimlessly. Was she ever here, or even at all? What if something happened to her? Let's go back to the hall. Mina will show up there if everything's alright. No. Even more reason for us to try and find her. Let's go. No way. The whole situation's pissing me off. One thing after another. Right from the start. This is a disaster, not a trip. Is it really that hard to organize things so we could contact the outside world in case of emergencies? We should have been evacuated. We are in the mountains, for heaven's sake. But no, we just rushed into this damn castle. Brilliant, fantastic. Stop complaining. Although I have to admit, you're right about some of it. Let's stop talking about this. We should turn here. Courtney sighed heavily and silently followed Sue, who had already disappeared around the corner. We haven't been here yet. How interesting. Mina? See, she's not here. Let's go. No, wait. I want to look around. I like this place more and more. You're so stubborn. Can't you see that something's not right here? And probably dangerous? No. What's the most interesting thing here? The weapons and symbols on the floor, the room design, signs of someone living here. The weapons. Sue walked around the hall, her attention drawn to the collection of weapons draped with countless cobwebs. It seemed as if they had been collecting it from different parts of the world. Yeah, if we had something like that, maybe we wouldn't have any wolf problems. The owner certainly has interesting preferences. What do you mean? We got a boar spear, a Carolingian sword, a scimitar. This one's a tough one, but I'll go with the sword. Sue leaned closer to the battle-scarred blade and began examining it with visible curiosity. Western European, the Middle Ages. Dating back to roughly the 11th to 13th centuries, the era of the Crusades. Unbelievable. Wow. Shouldn't it be in a museum? Aren't the locals afraid of thieves? I think it's the thieves who are afraid of coming here. Well, actually, it really is something. How do you know about all this stuff? Courtney was sincerely impressed by her classmates' knowledge. Sue felt flattered. She smiled slyly, narrowed her eyes, and replied, I have various interests. That was all very interesting. Thanks for the lecture, but may I remind you that Mina is still missing? It makes you wonder. She pulled her hands back into her sleeves of her sweatshirt and fidgeted with the fabric. A penny for your thoughts. Courtney hesitated a bit before speaking her mind. It's all just someone's scheme. It's as if someone deliberately tried to separate us from the group to lure us away from the others. For what purpose? Maybe when we get back to the hall, everyone who was there will be dead. Sue waved her hand. No way. So someone decided to keep us alive? How noble of them. If what you're saying is true, we should be the first to die. Thanks, that's really reassuring. Let's go back and check on the others. Yeah, let's go. We've been here for too long already. Casting one last glance around the interior, they left the room and found themselves in the dark hallway once again. Where to now? So we don't have a backwards. Okay. I guess we'll go forward? Question mark? Alright, let's go left. Sue? Yes. Don't you think the hallway here looks different? It's dark. I can't remember all the details. What's the matter? I'm sure there wasn't a crack right there before. She pointed at part of the wall. Seriously, I can hardly even see anything. Come with me. Sue confidently took Courtney by her wrist and led her deeper into the castle. After a couple of minutes, they reached the entrance to a dueling chamber. Again. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, despite her rising anxiety, Courtney managed to keep her negative feelings in check and quietly asked, almost in a whisper, "You're not joking, are you?" Sue shook her head. Something truly strange is happening. I'm scared to admit it, but we're really lost. I kept a close eye on where we were going, but it didn't help. It feels like we're trapped in some kind of loop. The castle is keeping us here. It wants us to be stuck here forever. Courtney wiped a tear from her cheek with her sleeve and pursed her lips. She was a very emotional person, and moments like this could make her completely distraught. Come on, don't cry. Can't deal with it. Anyway, I have an idea. We can split up and go in different directions. Maybe one of us will find her. And if this is really some kind of loop, we'll run into each other anyway. No, wait. I don't want to be alone here, no way. Especially when things like this are happening. Sue had expected this reaction and rolled her eyes theatrically. I just can't get rid of you. Well, let's go somewhere again. Better than staying in one place. After a while, the pair found themselves in front of a door. Do you remember one like this? Not at all. Let's see what's in there. Sue turned the handle. It's not locked. They went inside and closed the door behind them. A green flame. So, where are we? In another room in the castle. Thanks, Captain Obvious. What kind of room is this? Take a look for yourself. What am I, your tour guide? Fine, I will. Sue glanced around the room, noticing a bed, curtains, and other common bedroom furnishings. Good news, it's not an armory. Courtney walked around the room and approached a low table, on which rested a variety of cute glass bottles in different shapes and colors. Looks like someone's boudoir. Are these perfumes? Oops. One awkward movement later, purple shards scattered across the floor. Fragrant liquid spread over the surface. So, how did looking go for you? Hey, that was an accident. I know, you're like a bull in a china shop. A thick, sickly sweet smell filled the entire room. Disgusting. I like it. It smells so delicious. My head. Along with dizziness, a strange sensation arose. Courtney, too, felt the almost palpable hostility between her and her companion, and a misfortune weaken. She took a deep breath and looked at Sue, appraisingly. Sue, by the way, you're actually quite attractive. I had noticed before, but I'm not a connoisseur of feminine beauty, let's put it that way. Sue looked at her in surprise, her eyes widening. Is that a compliment? I'm flattered. Then she looked at Courtney up and down, lingering a moment over her cleavage. Let's just say you are, well, as well. Did I really just say that? Courtney tucked a strand of hair behind her ear, bit her lip, and took a step closer to her. Oh, really? Give in to temptation, resist. It's the potion, folks. It's the potion. Sue slapped her cheeks to snap herself out of it. No. What a bunch of nonsense. There's nothing wrong here. Or there's something wrong here. Let's go, quickly. She took Courtney by the hand and pulled her towards the exit. But we haven't... Courtney. Wow, Sue, you're such a buzzkill. I definitely wasn't expecting this from you, of all people. After whatever this is wears off, you'll thank me. If you can look me in the eye. Before leaving the room, she glanced back at the broken glass. As soon as they stepped outside, they bumped right into the person they'd been looking for all along. There you are. I was afraid something might have happened to you. Thanks to my good judgment, nothing happened. Good. Let's go. I need to tell you something. Wow, they actually lived. Yet, the compulsion that had overcome them in that room would not let their minds rest. None of them spoke about it aloud, but each thought about it intently. Realizing how fragile one's will could be was frightening. It was terrifying to think that someone might exploit this to much more dangerous and serious ends. The silence was eventually broke by Courtney's voice. Mina, do you know your way around here? I'm starting to, I guess. Why? When Sue and I were looking for you, we got lost. We kept wandering around the same places, even though we were carefully, keeping track of where we were going. No clue. It's dark here. All the hallways look the same. You don't understand. The castle seems to... Hey. Sue stopped dead in her tracks, causing Courtney to bump into her. Ow! What's wrong? Courtney, do you recognize this? Recognize what? Sue pointed her finger at a door that no one had noticed. Fear crept over Courtney's face. Oh no, not again. Can you tell me why you're so surprised? We've been here before. It's some kind of room for dolls. And now we're here again. That's what I was saying. We're going to be stuck here forever. Maybe the shadow wants us to be here. Let's go inside. Alright, let's go. Even though we've already seen everything in there. Mina pulled open the door and froze right on the threshold. Did you see this too? No. What? Okay, that's wild. The chamber was dead silent. It seemed to be waiting for someone, but at the same time, objects were levitating in the air as if suspended by invisible threads, including the weapons. Seemingly animated by ancient magic, they moved on their own. They gracefully performed a mysterious dance. Then, as if by some command, all the objects were pulled to the center of the hall. They collided with each other, each beginning to spin around its own axis. We should stop and hold still. Why? I feel like it's reacting to our movements. Courtney was horrified by what she saw, but she kept it together. This isn't helping. A candlestick crashed into a mirror, showering Courtney with shards of glass. Ah! Wow. Shards of glass did that. Damn. Your plan didn't work. Chaos erupted in the room. Objects were flying from one corner to the other, colliding and smashing into the walls. I think the pentagram in the center is the key. It's testing us. Sue pointed to the glowing symbols in the middle of the room. If we destroy them, then... I never signed up for this. I am getting out of here. In a panic, Courtney rushed away. I'm sure that's going to end up going well. All hell is breaking loose in this castle right now. We'll lose her. We'll be lost too if we don't stop the poltergeist. I'll help. Sue. Courtney. Sue. Alright then, I'm with you. Good choice. That's because she's staying calm. Courtney's losing her shit. Mina stayed to help put an end to the chaos. Find an item in your wardrobe that will help you. It seemed like a bad choice. All I'm going for, cover me. Alright, how are we supposed to cover you? The goth girl, she has a name, rushed right into the epicenter of the anomaly. Dodge the axe. Oh shit. Damn it. No. Mina rushed into the fray. Ugh. Pain racked her whole body, but it bought Sue some time. I owe you one. So I'm guessing I have to dodge the color things. There, next. Dodge the statue. Damn it. Mina couldn't help anymore. I literally... What? The statue's glowing. I'm confused as hell by this. Objects began to crash into her, one after another, crushing bones and tearing flesh. I can do this. But she stubbornly pushed on, bleeding heavily as she continued to crawl to the center of the room until, under the barrage of blows, I will stop the spell. With a trembling hand, she smeared the pentagram with her own blood. Well, we lost Sue. Susan! Overwhelmed with horror, Mina knelt down and crawled across the debris to the dying young woman. No, 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 no! Ah! Her scream echoed through every corner of the castle. Yeah, if someone could please let me know in the comment section what the hell I did wrong, because I literally dodged the statue. Was I supposed to be hit by the statue? Was I not supposed to dodge? I'm so confused. Meanwhile, another member of the group was also in danger. Yeah, probably Courtney running like a headless chicken through the castle. Here I am again. My head is spinning. I'm so tired of these hallways. I'm so sick of this maze. Who's there? I'll believe anything at this point. I bet you would. I took self-defense and jujitsu classes. I'm warning you. And something emerged from the darkness. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna do jujitsu against that thing. I think you need to run. Another one! Sheer horror nearly overwhelmed her. She was paralyzed with terror. You will be one with us! The mass of flesh extended its limbs towards its victim, capturing her in its embrace. Let go! Flesh to flesh! The abomination tore at her clothes, skin, as if intending to rip away pieces and add them to its own body. Oh no, no! Courtney barely managed to break free from its clutches. I need to get out of here. Ours! It lunged forward. Mine, ours! Make up your mind. Sidestep. Mine! Sidestep. I'm not gonna do mine continuously. Sidestep. We can sure as hell dodge with Courtney, but we can't dodge with Sue. I don't understand. Suddenly, there was a rush of cold air. They were outside. The chase came down to a head on the castle's balcony. Mine! Sidestep. This is my chance. Her muscles tensed, ready to spring into action. The frenzied creature rushed forward, but just as the tips of its greedy fingers were mere inches from its victim. Now! At the last moment, Courtney dodged aside. Unable to stop the creature's own momentum, carried it over the balcony's railing. God, we saved Courtney, but not Sue. Why? Oh, I'm so sad by this. Courtney spat with feeling down to the abyss where the creature had fallen. On stiff legs, Courtney returned to the chamber from which she had so thoughtlessly fled right into the clutches of the monster. What happened here? Courtney saw Sue's tortured body lying in the middle of the hall. No, 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 no. I'm so sorry, truly. Courtney was consumed with shame over abandoning them while they were in danger. In a way, she felt responsible for Sue's death. Click! A new door opened, revealing a passage that led further. When will this crazy ordeal end? When you're all dead. Whee! However, with Courtney's luck, she'll stay around till she's last. Oh, God. Mina looked around. The air in the room was fresh and smelled of flowers. It's a hint. The master of the castle, whoever he is, wants me to know something. I need to change out of these nasty ruined clothes anyway. These clothes are pretty cool. I'd even say vintage. Her clothes were soaked with dust and sweat from the battle. Mina wasn't opposed to changing. Besides, it seemed like what the Shadow wanted from her. I don't know what all this is for, but I'll try playing by your rules. Yeah, we lost Sue, though. Simple black. Corsage. Lacing. Puffy. Food. Dangerous. Choose all of them. Yeah. Just gonna go with a simple black. Looks nice. And of course they want us to change our hairs again. So, could I just stop changing my hair? That'd be great. Fine. Apparently we've braided our hair and dyed it if you so choose. We had time in this closet. We braided our hair. That's much better. I'd even say it's cute. Thump. A new clue fell from the shelves this time in the form of an ordinary old diary. Let's see what you want to tell me. Mina opened the diary, and I'm horrified, surprised, embarrassed. Look at us surprised. These are all gifts, countless gifts for a wedding. How many brides were there? She vanished without a trace. Just turned the corner and disappeared. The athlete was restless. I can't just leave it like this. Something's bothering you, Johnny? Well, apart from the fact, like, there's something supernatural, you know, stuff going on here. It seems like there isn't. What's troubling you the most? Actually, gosh, yeah, I have a couple more questions. You want to ask them, don't you? So I was thinking, when I was, like, in Netherlands, we had a guide. And, you know, German, it's not that far off from Dutch, but, Belovican is a total mystery. We're, like, really lucky that at least one person here spoke English. I know that language pretty well, Johnny. Well, then there's Chad, you know. He's a Boy Scout, and, like, he knows about mountain climbing and stuff, but me, no way. You should have learned about that growing up. Well, whether I should have or not, that's not the issue here. The mountains here are, like, crazy steep. Even the locals don't go. And, like, we just win. No big deal. And then miraculously we stumble upon this, you know, little house. Well, I mean, it's not really a little house, it's a castle, but okay. Where are you going with this, young man? Still looking at Johnny, the injured teacher started feeling around for something to grab onto. The thing is, Mr. Professor, though I may seem like an idiot, I'm not entirely. Johnny reached for something as well. You knew where you were going. And, like, you knew exactly what to look for here. Oh, Johnny, I didn't want it to come to this. I'm gonna rate it a 4. Because the whole room with floaty bullshit, I dodged the green item, and the green item killed Sue, I guess. I don't know. Or, I have no clue what the hell happened. Listen, fam, I had to get my 3 diamonds. Those are my stats for the playthrough. Okay. Let's, like, again. Do we have the next one will be October? Wow. A month. A month. Ooh. Well, I have plenty of time to work on the other things then. Wow. Anyway, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down to the description of the video. There's plenty of cool things to check out there, ways to support, and the whole 9 yards. Again, let me know in the comment section if you guys were able to save Sue or not. And let me know my weakness, because, again, I don't know. Like, the first one I was hesitant on, right? Again, I haven't had enough coffee yet. I was up all night. Like, I had a literal 12-hour stream of Starfield, so, you know, feel free to tune into that. But, then, you know, I'm going on, like, 2 hours sleep. But, I only stumbled on the one. We dodged all Courtney's things, we literally dodged the statue that was glowing green. So, again, why did Sue perish? Was she just meant to perish? Like, I'm literally genuinely asking you. Maybe you did a better job. I did like it, though. I did like it. But again, I'm confused on why Sue, right? Versus, you know, yeah. Also, did you have a diamond option with Courtney as Sue? Right? I asked that question because I know some of you have chosen Sue as a love interest. Like, I have plenty of questions, so feel free to answer these. It'd be appreciated. So a lot of people have chosen Sue as a love interest. Did that option still pop up for you if she's a love interest? Right? If you were, like, you started the book out with dating her. Was that still a thing? Like, it was just a wild bout chicka wow wow that was going to be influenced due to a smell? Or did something different happen? Like, I'm trying to get my bearing on this app. It's completely different, and I like it. I do like the difference between, say, choices and chapters. It kind of bridges the gap between, say, Detroit Becomes Human, which I really love that game, and the choices that actually did matter. So, yeah, again, please feel free to answer these questions. I'm actually genuinely curious. And how did your playthroughs turn out? Did you save Courtney too, or did you just let her go? Did you save Sue? Did you maybe have something else different happen? I don't know at this point. I'm kind of in shock and awe at this point. Because, you know, also, I would assume that if people are perished, they're being perished makes a difference on your playthrough. And then if they're alive, it makes a difference on your playthrough as well. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious about all that. Thanks for watching. Love your beautiful faces. Catch y'all later. Peace out.